Hello and welcome to the Manpower Group 10th Annual Supplier Diversity Forum. My name is Kip Wright, Vice President and General Manager for TAPFIN, and I do apologize for not being able to attend this year's event. But I believe this is a very important event, and I wanted to take just a few moments to share some of my thoughts and observations around Manpower Group's commitment to supplier diversity, and in particular to give you some insights in terms of the MSP industry and what we at TAPFIN are seeing in the marketplace. First, supplier diversity. So, why is diversity important to us? Well, at Manpower Group, supplier diversity is one of many diversity initiatives we have underway to really improve and change the shape and the composition of the workforce, not just within Manpower Group, but in this entire industry. Specifically, supplier diversity and this particular supplier diversity conference is important to us because it is one of three key important variables that help us in really driving in the marketplace. First, our vision and our mission. At Manpower Group, our vision is to bring innovative workforce solutions to our customers to help them win in the changing world of work. We have to do that by ensuring that our customers have a workforce that truly reflects the communities that they operate within. And those communities are more and more diverse every day. So for us, diversity in general and supplier diversity in particular is very important to our vision and mission. Secondly, we deliver innovative workforce solutions. To do that, we have to bring an entire partnership network, an ecosystem, to our customers. That ecosystem, and a big piece of that ecosystem, including yourself, needs to represent the environment in which we operate and needs to properly reflect the types of challenges and perspectives that are in that marketplace. So for us, it's important to nurture a partnership network that is truly supportive and reflective of those changing values and of the culture and community itself. And third, let's talk about community. So for us, we believe supplier diversity in general, is a social responsibility, and we take social responsibility to heart. So we believe it's important to get out there and help foster and develop and support a network of suppliers and a network of companies that are engaging and embracing diversity as part of their culture. We believe it's important to help them be successful in this environment. So it's one of the things we do to help drive social responsibility. This year's conference is going to be an exciting one. I'm sure Steve has already shared with you some of the agenda items, but let me just quickly recap this. You'll get updates from our various lines of business. Our Manpower, Experis, and Right Management core brands should be telling you a little bit about what they're seeing in the marketplace. Our Manpower Group Solutions brand, which includes TAPFIN, will also give you some insight into what we're seeing in the marketplace. I'll share some of those thoughts with you here in a moment. You'll also get some insight from your peers, different perspectives, different best practices. These are the things that I think are really important. We'll give you an update on the Healthcare Act and what we think that will mean to the staffing industry in general, and particularly to yourselves as suppliers in that industry. And then last but not least, you'll have the cameo appearance of Jeff Juris, probably the one piece of every year's conference that is rated the highest. He's an amazing speaker and has some truly amazing and impactful insights into the world and to the trends in the changing world of work. So I'm sure you'll enjoy his update on that. Let's talk a little bit about TAPFIN and what we're seeing in the marketplace, because I do think that's an important and different perspective. So for us, 2012 was a challenging year, no question. It continues to be a year of recovery, albeit very slow, from a pretty significant recession, not just within the U.S., but globally. 2012 for us represented a continued challenge in terms of growth. We saw many of our customers in the first half of this year continue to delay making decisions around implementing and engaging new suppliers in this contingent workforce arena. But as it often is the case, things can change in an instant. And in the last 3 months alone, we've seen a flurry of new sales activity, a flurry of new sales wins, and a pipeline that's probably as strong as we've ever seen. So, I think you can expect to see continued trends in driving MSP and contingent workforce programs in the marketplace in general. We certainly are seeing that as the case. So let's talk about these programs and what our customers are doing within them. What are the trends that our customers are driving towards us? What are the things that we're seeing, and where are the focus of our customers today? Well, first and foremost, we continue to see a real focus on bill rates. From a supplier perspective, we're hearing time and time again how across many of our rate cards, the rates just aren't significant and sufficient enough, especially in critical skill sets. And I think our clients are beginning to take notice. Many of our clients are asking for deep analysis of the rate cards. They're looking at the critical positions, and in fact, we've seen a number of them begin to raise those bill rates. I think you will continue to see that focus. But they're also asking us to continue to focus on the supplier community itself and to reduce the number of suppliers that they use. By reducing the number of suppliers, their intention is to get the best of the best supporting them. So if you're producing and performing quite well in these programs, great. If you're not, you're going to be challenged. Third, we're seeing global. Global is significant, and it is definitely an expansion item for many of these programs. You're going to continue to see your clients look for a global framework, and you may even see some pressure in terms of what they look in terms of global suppliers and your ability to provide across multiple countries. Again, don't despair, because they're also focusing on diversity. It continues to be important for them. It continues to be a core initiative for them. But I will caution you, they're also looking at those diversity providers and insisting that they perform at the same levels as their overall top performers. So please do not count on diversity as your sole ticket. You must be a top provider. You must be able to operate and perform efficiently in these workforce programs. If you do, I think you have a bright future ahead of you. For us at TAPFIN, 2013 and forward represents yet another year of evolution in terms of where we're trying to drive our offerings and to bring enhanced customer value. We're doing things like enhanced analytics, deeper root cause analysis of some of the trends and observations that we see in performance in these programs. And we're really trying to step up our game with respect to thought leadership. Speaking of thought leadership, is something I think you'll see a pretty dramatic change around next year. While we have some incredible ideas and concepts, access to really valuable data in our programs, we've not done a good job of sharing that data with the customers, nor with our supplier community at large. You're going to see a stepped up effort in that area. We're going to do a better job of publishing key performance indicators, benchmarks, best practices. I think these are all things that will help you in the supplier aspect of these programs. And I look forward to bringing that in the coming years. Again, I hope you enjoyed this year's conference. I wanted just to take a few moments to share some of my thoughts and observations around where we as Manpower Group see this, around what we see as the industry, and around what TAPFIN is doing to address that. Enjoy the conference. Make sure you take advantage of not just the sessions, but the opportunity to network with your peers, to network with representatives from Manpower Group and the various lines of business, including TAPFIN, and enjoy yourself. Once again, I apologize for not being there, but my heart is certainly with you. Take care and enjoy the conference. Thanks.